Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Haley Lawson Hamilton issues a trouble, while Dani Dupree gets a little help from some musketeers. Plus, Ashley Morgan and Derek Baldwin get back on track. Beyond the Gates spoilers for Monday, March 17th, hint that Haley will issue a trouble, and it looks like Dani will be the veritably person who's at the entering end of it. Dani pulled quite the trick during the Friday, March 14th occasion, breaking into Haley and Bill Hamilton's new home and trashing it. While it looks like she'll make an escape before she gets caught, Haley and Bill may know Dani was the bone who was in their house. Speaking of Dani, she'll get some help drawing up her mess from bestie, Pamela Curtis. Bill and Ted were veritably close to their house during the Friday show, so it sounds like the Fairmont Crest security guard may help Dani out of the home before she gets caught. Will he call her stylish friend, Pam, to help in the situation, as well? Either way, it sounds like Pam will help Dani out of this jam, but she wouldn't be the only one Ms. Dupree leans on. Added teasers suggest that Andre Richardson will be there for Dani on Monday's show, and she'll be there for him. After all, during Friday's show, he leaned in for a smooch but was rejected by Ashley. Will Dani help master Andre's rejection injuries? Sounds like the two of them will slip between the waists to forget about their disastrous days. Incipiently, Derek and Ashley will try and get back on track. Ashley may feel bad for the nearly kiss with Andre and overcompensate with her swain during the Monday, March 17th occasion. Also again, if Derek is released from the sanitarium, the two may feel as if they get back on their old date nights routine. Either way, it looks like Andre may continue to be an issue in their love, but will they be suitable to move on from him at some point? Vernon and Anita are dressed for Nicole's award form and enjoying a good mess. They're both so proud of their son for following in Vernon's footsteps. Anita says it's nice to come from beyond the gates to flash back there's a real world out then. Anita and Vernon get ready to head out when an addict approaches and Vernon takes a worrying call. Dani scrolls social media when Chelsea, Naomi, and Jacob arrive. Dani fusses over Chelsea when Naomi interrupts and asks about her grandparents. Dani wants to make sure the evening is a huge success. With that, she exits to refreshen up. Dani continues to scroll social media and is maddened. She gets up to throw her tablet across the room when she sees Naomi, who's none too thrilled with her mama's jest. Chelsea and Jacob sit by as Naomi scolds her mama for being so focused on Bill and Haley. Just also, Vernon and Anita enter. She says they've an award form to concentrate on, one with no drama. Dani agrees she wants the evening to be a success. With that, they head towards the main chamber. Eva walks in to find Martin on the lounge. He says how his parents have been singing her praises, and she makes specific commentary about his congressional work. They virgin converse a bit before Martin makes his exit. Eva gapes at the family picture on the mantel when Ted and Nicole enter. Eva says she just met Martin and asks if there's anything she can do to help. They indicate they want her to attend as their guest, but Eva says she can't as she doesn't belong there with them. Nicole apologizes and says everyone who works for them is invited. Mona would be there if she wasn't sick. She realizes Eva is upset about a dress and tells her to head upstairs to Kat's closet to pick out commodity. Before heading upstairs, Eva fixes Ted's tie and flashes back to Leslie telling her no way to trust him. Eva is dressed and daydreams about a life where Ted is her father, and she's a Richardson woman. Ted thanks her for telling him the verity about who she is. Eva thanks him for being so gracious and Ted says a quiet converse where she told the verity was perfect timing. He promises to spend the rest of his life proving how much she means to him. In real time, Eva sends a voice note to Leslie saying she's headed out and hopes she has a great night. Leslie has made her way into Nicole's event as a member of the waitstaff. Tyrell and Samantha arrive and encounter Martin and Smitty. Before the kiddies head upstairs to change, Martin thanks them for being in attendance. Smitty tells Martin he's glad they fought about his work as he thinks their family is closer because of it. Martin agrees and Leslie approaches with champagne. She continues to pour champagne as she eavesdrops on the Dupree family. Martin asks Leslie to come take their drink order and she agrees. Just also, she runs into a gussied-up Eva. Before they can sputter, the head of the waitstaff enters and sends Leslie off to Martin's table. Eva introduces herself and says she needs to know when Nicole arrives. Eva grabs Leslie by the elbow and asks for an explanation. Leslie snarks saying Ted and Nicole cheated her, but Eva thinks she should let them have their night and stay for a more applicable time. Leslie looks her son over and down asking where she got the dress. Eva lies saying she was given plutocrat to buy it as she's working the event. As they sputter, Andre arrives and Leslie slinks down. He notices how anxious she's and tells her to look at what she created. While she isn't looking, he takes her print. Anita and Vernon walk in and Eva makes herself scarce, watching from hence. Nicole and Ted arrive, and Eva tells her how beautiful she looks. She thanks them for the dress and makes her way into the main event. With that, Andre takes prints of the family as Vernon shoots a look at Martin. Ted approaches a member of the waitstaff for a drink and is stupefied to see it's Leslie. He takes her by the elbow and leads her around the corner. He can't believe she dares to foray his woman's big event. Leslie says she no longer cares what he wants or needs. Ted warns her to not mess effects up for Nicole, but Leslie has no time for his foolishness. Someone in Smitty's business approaches Martin about a possible gig. Martin shuts him down by saying Smitty isn't that interested. Just also, Vernon approaches and says, "Did you really suppose I wouldn't find out?" He says he got a call about him running for president. Martin says he was only trying to find the right time to tell his forefather about his possible run. Vernon thinks he has lost his damn mind as he'd no way survive the fallout from his secret being exposed. Vernon says Martin's arrogance has replaced his common sense and it'll be his death. Smitty approaches having witnessed the hassle between Martin and Vernon. He inquires and Martin lies saying it was about the award form. Everyone takes their seats as Dani calls the evening to order and announces her family as the philanthropist of the Distinguished Service Award. As Dani sings Nicole's praises, Eva enters and observes. As the crowd applauds, Leslie leans in and asks Nicole if she can get her anything. Nicole addresses Sherry, who thanks her for all she did for her on the roof the other night. Sherry wishes she could get up on the stage and tell everyone all that's on her heart. With that, she walks down. Dani calls Vernon to the stage to say many words about his son as Eva sneaks out to find Leslie. Eva takes her mama by the elbow, and they argue about her presence at the event. Leslie tells her son to leave her alone as she has a job to do. With that, Eva re-enters and takes her seat. Vernon's words praise Nicole while also speaking to Martin. With that, Vernon introduces Anita, and she comes to the tribune to speak about her son's life and career. Leslie continues to be repulsed as Ted speaks, followed by Martin, reading Kat's statement. Dani returns to the tribune and introduces Andre's videotape homage. After the videotape concludes, Dani returns to the stage and introduces her family. Nicole addresses about her family and also asks Ted to come to the stage. She thanks him for his support, and they embrace, as Leslie gapes holes through them. In her own dream, Ted is entering the award with her by his side. He thanks Leslie for all her love and support and calls her the mama of his child and love of his life. In real time, Leslie heads towards the stage before the head of the waitstaff grabs her and asks her to leave as he's had complaints. From the stage, Nicole asks her family to join her on stage as Eva stands and applauds. The head of the waitstaff comes up behind her and thanks Eva for telling him about the problems with the garçon and assures her that she has been removed.